Hi there, this is a crochet tutorial for a color block beanie. I'll link all of the materials that I'm using in the description box down below. And I'm just going to hop right into the tutorial. I'm using some gray yarn to make a chain of 46 chain stitches. And I'm using a 5mm crochet hook to do this. I'm leaving a little bit of a long tail just so that I can sew it in later. And I'm just speeding through my 46 chains here. And after this, we're going to get started on row 1. So I'm going to skip that first chain from the hook, and I'm going to make 5 slip stitches in that back loop. So there's 1, oh, I missed it, 2, and there are my 5 slip stitches. Now I'm going to work 18 yarn over single crochet. So to do that, you put your yarn over your hook, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So again, you want to just yarn over and insert your hook, yarn over again, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. And again, I'm just speeding through that. Now I'm getting down to that last yarn over single crochet, and here I want to change the color to some blue yarn. So I'm yarning over and inserting my hook, yarning over again and pulling up a loop. And now I'm going to take that blue yarn and leave a little bit of a tail, and I'm going to yarn over with it. And then I'll pull it through all 3 of my loops. Now I'm going to do 8 yarn over single crochet with this blue color. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to start doing some regular old single crochets. And I'm going to do 15 single crochets in these last stitches of row 1. So there's 1, and there go the rest of them. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1 really tightly, and then I'm going to turn. And then I'll just start on row 2. So in this row, I'm going to work everything into the back loop only. So I'm going to do 15 back loop only slip stitches. After that, I'll do 7 back loop only yarn over slip stitches. So I yarn over, I insert my hook, I yarn over again, and I pull through all of the loops to do that stitch. And I'm going to stop just before the last blue stitch and change back to gray. So to do this, I yarn over in the opposite direction, and this is a little bit tricky. I pull my yarn over my work, and then I insert my hook, and I yarn over with the gray. Again, kind of pulling it in the opposite direction that I normally would. and I pull through all of. Now I'm going to do 18 back loop only yarn over slip stitches with gray. So I'm going over and doing 1, 2, and I'm going to skip right through the rest. And then I'm going to do 5 back loop only slip stitches. Now I'm going to chain 1 really tightly and turn my work around. Now I'm going to be working 5 back loop only slip stitches. And now that I'm done with that, I'm going to do 18 yarn over back loop only slip stitches. And again, I'm just going to speed through that until I get to the last stitch of the row. So here I'm just changing colors. Because this is on the side that'll be facing the outside of your hat, you don't have to really do anything special with your yarn. You just have to keep all of those working ends behind you and behind your crochet. I hope that makes sense. Now I'm doing 5 back loop only yarn over slip stitches with blue. And again, I'm just going to finish that off with 15 back loop only slip stitches. Now you're going to chain 1 tightly and turn your work. Now I'm starting this row with 15 back loop only slip stitches. We're finally on the last row of the stitch pattern. So now we're going to do 7 back loop only yarn over slip stitches. And again, I'm just going to speed right through those until I get to the last stitch of those 7 stitches. Now again, you want to change your colors, and you want to do this by wrapping your yarn around your work so that it faces you. And then after that, you're going to just pull through your loops with gray yarn. And now you're going to work 18 back loop only slip stitches with gray. Now you're going to do 5 back loop only slip stitches. So this stitch pattern, which is just 4 rows, is repeated 18 more times. And once you're finished with that, it should look. You can watch part 2 of this tutorial to see how I finish off this hat and add the pom-pom. Thanks for watching. Bye.